Some of you might be saying, at last. This is the Redbreast 21. I had a sample earlier in the year and it blew my socks off. I thought it was fantastic and amazing. Thanks to the malt user, Eric, who sent me a sample. And I thought, yeah. Every expression of Redbreast has been wonderful and fantastic. There was the 12-year-old, which was very nice. Then there was the 12-year-old cast strength, which was incredible. Then I had, at some point, a Redbreast 15, which was really nice as well. And then Eric sent me a sample of the 21. I was in heaven. I could have died and it would have been fine, because my bucket list would have been completely exhausted at that point. Now I have here a full bottle of Redbreast. There it is. I can't see what I'm doing. There it is. There's some writing on the inside of the case. I will read it. It smells like wood. And here is the bottle. Redbreast 21. At long last. Now I have to grab my phone from the other room, so I'm going to pause this for a moment and I'll be right back. I'm back, to quote one of our dearly departed YouTubers, Melissa Imperceptible Me. She used to do that. She used to disappear and then she'd come back and say, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Incidentally, she's also the first one to say foodquig on my outro. And here I have the information on this particular bottle. It was purchased on the 10th of June 2021. It is Redbreast 21-year-old single pot still at 46% ABV. The price on here is $179.99. Now that is exactly $100 less than what it lists for in British Columbia, which would have been $279.99. And the only tax on this is the GST, so that would have been 5% of 180. So let me get this worked out here. 180 times 0.05 is equal to $9. So plus 180 is $189. No bottle deposit, no extra anything, except the shipping was about 20. What was the shipping on that? Where's my phone? Okay. The shipping was $46. So $46 for 2 bottles, because I got an Ardbeg 10, or was it a Lefroy 10 or something like that. So the shipping was another $22. Let's say $22. So it came out to about $211 out, well, at the post office, which is a lot better than $279 plus all the taxes that you'd have to pay in British Columbia. So I saved some money on this Redbreast 21 compared to what I would have paid to get it here. There you go. Got a fancy wooden box, and it says a bunch of stuff in there. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a dram of this. I have done a sample of this in the past, yes, but now I'm doing a whole bottle, and maybe if it improves over time, I will even come back and do it again. And it looks like, well, I got some of this thing. I'm going to have to intervene a little bit with a knife. I got some of this this thing stripped off. Get the rest of it. Oh, okay, come on. Get that is one. Oh, it's off. Okay, the foil is gone. Here we go. Oh, great pop. Real cork, fantastic. And a quality cork at that. There is our, oh, not quite. There's our Quiggy sized dram of Redbreast 21. Like so. This is the last video of the weekly series, but it's not the last video I'm going to do. I started out with a gin and tonic. Then I had a really, well, a Canadian rye. You've probably seen the video by now. Then I had an American rye, which was really wonderful. Now I'm having this, and on the nose it promises to be just as spectacular as the sample was. And I'm going to do another rye, but that video would have gone up yesterday if you're watching this today, if that makes any sense. It's going to be a Sample Sunday, or it was a Sample Sunday video that went public before this one. But I'm going to record it after this one because it's a higher ABV and it's a rye, and this is single pot still. Oh, on the nose I'm getting right away that unmalted barley component. And it's really pleasant. And I'm getting sherry casks. And I'm getting all kinds of Irish goodness here. On the nose, that is. And this may prove to be a bit of a long video, because I'm going to read what it says on here before I taste it. Irish whiskey, considered the definitive expression of single pot still Irish whiskey, an expansive aroma from tropical notes to nuts to sun-dried fruit, soft vanilla, fleshy fruit, and sherried nuttiness with a rewarding medley of spices. A final hint of barley lingers endlessly. Let's see. It is indeed a beautiful experience. I'll vouch for that. Redbreast 21. What a lovely experience. There's a bunch of writing inside the box as well. Get past the magnet. Ah, there we are. Okay. What does it say in here? Ooh, small writing, small writing. The robin redbreast is the only bird which sings continuously throughout the dark Irish winters, and it and it's something of the very few small birds that choose to winter in Ireland. It is this something spirit which inspires its namesake Redbreast Irish whiskey. Redbreast is regarded by many as the definitive expression of single pot still Irish whiskey. When the world demanded lighter, more accessible whiskey styles, Redbreast stood steadfast in the belief of the tradition and significance of this style of whiskey, and for the past century has remained the standard bearer for single pot still Irish whiskey. No kidding, it is that good. But this is hard to read. Thing, a style of, okay, liking. Is that liking? It's such small writing, and it's all gold or brass on dark green. I can't read much more of that. Let's try again. Using a style of pot still whiskey reflective of the Middleton distillery tradition, Redbreast 21 represents the ultimate expression of Redbreast single pot still Irish whiskey. The 21-year aging process introduces new levels of depth, flavor, and taste, creating a complex and rewarding whiskey, abundantly aromatic and fruitful, and produced in very limited quantities. This 21-year-old Redbreast is a joy to behold in each and every bottle. I got the angle right so that the glare and the light sort of worked out in such a way that I could read it. But it's small writing, and this is one fancy wooden box with a cardboard front to it, like so. It's going to go up on the wall in a prominent spot up there, right in the corner. Okay, now we've got through that part. I'm getting fudge. I'm getting fruit. I'm getting some of that graininess, that unmalted barley. And at the same time, I'm getting malted barley. This is the pinnacle of Irish whiskey, of pot still Irish whiskey. It is beautiful. It smells fantastic. I can stay on this nose for all night. And I can just sit here and I can just sniff it and go, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm getting fruits and chocolate and fudge and a little bit of that unmalted characteristic. This is just Superb and worth every penny of the $179.99 plus goods and services tax plus shipping. It is really a marvelous, tremendous whiskey with a E. I could just keep on nosing this and nosing this and nosing this, but I will have to taste it eventually. I go through the ritual of some water. Did I mention the alcohol by volume? Product of Ireland, 21 years. Oh, here it is. 46%, 92 proof. 46% is just about ideal for most whiskeys. Some arguably are good up to about 50%. And I've had one or two that were good up to 52%, but beyond that, you have to add some water to make it good. This is set up perfectly to convey the experience of the whiskey to the one who is experiencing it. That is so heavenly. That is so good. Let's taste it. Finally, at long last, yes. Oh. I'm getting a lot of fruit on the palate. Peach, mango, nectarine. Oh, this is fabulous. I gotta cleanse my palate and come back. This is better than the sample that was sent to me by Eric, the malt user. This just ticks all the boxes. I'm getting apricot, mandarin orange, a little bit of that tang from the unmalted barley. Then I'm getting a malty note as well. Oh, this is the epitome of Irish pot still whiskey that I have ever tried. This is the crown. This is, oh, fabulous. Friends, it does not get better than this. It really does not get better than this. This is a beauty of an experience. This is a fantastic whiskey. There are others, yes, from Middleton even, that are really excellent, and they are really fantastic. But this 21-year-old Redbreast comes along with a subtlety and elegance that puts a lot of those really wonderful whiskeys to shame. But for the experience, you pay. This bottle is over $200. If I was to buy it locally, it would be over $300, with taxes and everything included. Oh, wunderbar. Wunderbar. Marvelous whiskey. I am in whiskey heaven right now. I will savor this bottle and love it for a long time. Oh, what a beautiful, slippery, alkaline mouthfeel. I know I say that a lot. But this time, oh, I get chocolate. I get berries. I get so much good stuff. And every sip gives me other good stuff from the good stuff I had before. There are grapes. There is, oh, I can't pinpoint that flavor, but it's fruity and it's a little spicy and it's just harmonious and good. And the finish lasts a good long time. It just sort of hangs there on the tip and the sides of my tongue and the roof of my mouth. And it's always there. The finish is always there. It's like, oh, it takes me back to my childhood, and there was a particular flavor of Lifesavers that was purple. You know, those Lifesavers candies. I don't know if they still make them, but this reminds me of that particular flavor of Lifesavers, and like logarithmically amped up to the 10th power or something like that. I'm not really good with math. Oh, there goes my 20-minute mark. Got the screensaver. I do go on, don't I? But when I have an experience like this one, I have to take my time and really savor it and really enjoy it and experience it. And when you experience a whiskey like this, it takes time. You can't rush it and say, zoom, boom, it's done. No. You have to hang on and keep going. I know it makes my videos tedious, but if you were to experience the same thing the way I do, you would understand. Ah. As I have said on numerous occasions, it takes how much time it takes. And if you don't like that, that's your problem, not mine. Because I'm enjoying this whiskey. What a beauty. What a beauty. If I was to die right now, I will have lived my life completely just by having tasted this. So I'll say unto you, my friends, right now, Slanchava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.